Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Alestra. If you're new here, I'm also the founder of Positive Pathways, which is my HSV support community. So on Discord, click my link in my bio to join. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and I feel like right now with what's going on with social media, we really need to talk about this. And the topic is not letting society bully you into sharing your HSV status with them. Society will make you feel like you need to go out and announce to the world that you have HSV. I have herpes, everyone. No, 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 no. You do not. Strangers are not entitled to your HSV status. That is privileged information, okay? You share that information with whom you feel comfortable with, who you feel safe with, who you like, who you love, who you want to be intimate with, who you want to be in a committed relationship with, right? But people on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they don't need to know your business. They don't need to know your business. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because within the last week or so, there was a young lady who went on Facebook and she was just telling her Facebook friends, that there's this app called Positive Singles and people on here have HIV, HSV, and they need to stay safe out here. And she shared screenshots of several people's profiles, men and women. And I made a post about it, a video about it on TikTok. And some of the comments are like, oh, I should have thought about that. I should get on there just to see who in my area has it. And they're trying to pose it as if they're trying to be safe for themselves. And to pose it as in they're not going to share this information. They're not going to take screenshots. They just want to look and see. And my issue with that is they're not just going to look and see. This is going to make it to the group chat. And now your information is out. And now everybody's talking about you and you don't know. Or they're just really just being messy. Because the thing with Positive Singles, it is a dating app for people who have HIV, HSV, right? And people are disclosing to one another. It's already hard enough to go out there and just date. But then to have HSV, it's a little harder. It's a little bit more challenging. I'll be honest. It's challenging because you have to disclose. And everybody's not going to be okay with that. Some people are going to take it well and say, you know what? I'm comfortable with that. Some people are saying, I'm not comfortable with that. And you're going to have others who are irritated. They're upset. They're saying mean things. And then they want to go ahead and expose you when you did the right thing by disclosing and you were responsible. So it kind of irritates me that people have this mindset of, let me go into a space that's not meant for me. It's supposed to be a safe space for those who have these diagnoses, but they want to enter into your safe space just to further shame you. And I just want you guys to know, do not allow society to bully you into sharing your diagnosis with them. They don't need to know. Your friends and family don't need to know. If you want them to know, by all means, tell them. Listen, I'm public. Everybody knows my HSV status. I can meet a guy today and tell him in 30 minutes. No big deal for me, but I'm public, okay? Everybody knows. Everybody knows. My dad knows, my mom knows, my sister knows, my daughter, my 8-year-old daughter knows, my puppy knows, people in my former job know, people at my church know, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, like friends, my neighbors, everybody knows. Everybody knows. People at the gym, people on Facebook, people on TikTok, I don't care. People on Instagram, I personally don't care. But you don't have to be like me. I did this because it freed me. And it helped me move forward. I ripped the Band-Aid off and I feel free, and I'm able to help other people who may not feel that way yet. But you don't have to do that. That is privileged information. Unless you plan to be intimate with a person, unless you are dating someone and you guys get to a point and you're just like, I can really see myself with this person. If you're not there yet, you don't have to disclose. I don't care if that person loves you, that person is really infatuated with you. How do you feel about them? Do you want to further things? Do you feel safe with this person? Do you feel like you can have something with this person? Are you able to be vulnerable? If not, do not disclose. Does this person have a high emotional intelligence? Because you can't disclose to everybody. You gotta, listen, when you have a diagnosis, you guys, the one good thing about having HSV or even HIV is your discernment really does kick in. And if it hasn't, we need to work on that. But you have to discern if this is a person that you can even share this information with. Can I trust you with this information? If I share this with you, can I trust that you won't take this information and share it with the world and try to expose me? When I was responsible and I did the right thing, because so many people either one, don't know that they have it because they're asymptomatic, or two, just don't disclose, like my former partner, right? So by you disclosing, that takes a lot of courage. That shows your integrity, right? So it's huge. If you can disclose, that's huge. So just please do not feel like you have to share this information with any and everyone. They don't need to know your information, okay? If y'all not about to be intimate, if you're not trying to enter into a relationship with this person, don't tell them. Unless you want to. But that's your decision. And you go based on what you want and how you feel, not what others want or how they feel. Because if I'm being honest, they want you to tell them your diagnosis as soon as you say, hey, my name is Alestra. Nice to meet you. Oh, I have herpes. That's what they want. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And don't do that. Don't do that. This is privileged information. Okay? Everybody should not be privy to your diagnosis. Okay? Like, no. And I really, it bothers me that people really feel so entitled to know our diagnosis. And it's not like they want to date us, right? It's just so they can bring more shame. And then they wonder why no one just wants to be out and open with it, because of the negative stigma. It's so much misinformation around herpes. So many nasty comments. No wonder no one wants to be out in the open. I see it all the time. I ignore it. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it bothers me for others who are not where I'm at currently, right? Who are not in the mental space that I'm in. It bothers me because I know it bothers them, and it hurts their feelings, and it makes them want to go into isolation. It makes them never want to date. Also too, let me just say this before I end this video. There is a huge HSV community. It's huge. You can find a partner who has HSV, by the way. I know people are like, oh, well, I can't date again. Yes, you can. There's so many great women and men who have HSV, who have great careers, you know what I mean? They're genuinely good people. They're fun. They're financially responsible. They're good looking. Like, there's just so many people out here for you. There's so many people out here for you. So don't limit yourself. But again, do not feel pressured to share your status before you're ready and to share with any and everybody. That's your information. You choose who you disclose with. As long as you're being responsible and sharing this information before you're intimate. And if you have HSV1 and you get cold sores, please, 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 please do not kiss anyone unless you have disclosed, please. Just like with people who have genital herpes, you know, before you be intimate, you need to disclose, okay? Just do the responsible thing. As long as you're doing right, you'll continue to be blessed. Don't worry about everybody else. Cancel out the noise. Cancel out the noise. But again, do not feel pressured to share your status. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day.